Dovolte mi, abych přivítal rozhodčí dnešního zápasu Let Welcome Games Referees. Zápas dnes bude řídit Rán Perecký a András Sarkas. This game will be controlled by András Perecký and András Sarkas.
And good morning, ball hockey fans, as we welcome the world to Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Day 8 of competition here at the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships at the Tipsport Arena. It's a day off for the women today. They completed their round-robin play last night. Semifinals will take place tomorrow. Canada to play the United States, Czech Republic to take on Slovakia. So we turn our attention just to the men for today. The big games on hand today, the 4 quarterfinals. They'll be starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon local time. Before we get to the quarterfinals, we've got this game to play. France versus Finland. Neither team in medal contention, but it is a big game for both teams. This is a relegation game. The loser of this game will be moved to the B pool for 2019 in Slovakia when the championships are next held. Winner will stay with the A group. So quite a bit on the line for these two teams. First 10 teams, top 10 teams will stay in the A pool. This game and the one happening next door a little bit later at 1 o'clock between Italy and Haiti will determine places 9 through 12. 9 and 10 stay in the A group. 11 and 12 go to the B. You see France to your left in the white with the blue and red trim. The Finns, the French to your left. There are the French. Early in the morning. The Finns are to your right in the blue with the white trim. Starting goaltender for Finland will be Kuusamo. Vihart Kuusamo. Back up there, you see number 21, Tommy Kuru. For France, the starter, Louis Lefert. Stéphane Leon will be the backup. So Kuusamo against Lefert. We are just about set to get underway here at Tipsport. So we have this game followed by the 4 quarterfinals. 1 o'clock we'll have the United States taking on Greece. Then it'll be at 4 o'clock, Slovakia and Portugal. 7 o'clock this evening, the host, Czech Republic, will play India, and we'll finish up the quarterfinals this evening at 9:30, Canada taking on Switzerland. 3 15-minute periods. And as I say, a big game for these teams, even though it's not for a medal, will determine which pool they play in a couple of years' time. Do they stay up with the A group, or are they relegated back to the B? France bring it in over the line, get it back to Martel. Martel with a shot. Kusamo made the save. The rebound was cleared by the French. They'll keep it live. Back at the point. Desanya. Shot goes wide of the goal. Picked up by Vannanen. Vannanen for Finland. Forced back by Martel. We go back to Vietinen. Back to Vannanen. Karaniemi in. Giovanni with a shot in the first save by Lyon. And again, I will say Lyon, it is Lefebvre. Lyon played the last game for France. Ahola trying to keep it in. France come up with it. Slupski moved it over to the right side. Can't get it in over the blue line. Couple of chances, still can't get it in. Comes to Abramov. He lost it. The Finns have it. Giovanni. He stopped at the blue line. Slupski turned back. Stolen away. Trying to get onto it is Viitanen. Comes in front of the goal. French dangerously in front of their own goal goes Bournon. Close quarters out there so far. Close checking. Now the Finns break it in over the blue line. Shot, save, rebound was there. That was Kangas breaking in for Finland. Save made by Lefebvre. Lepiniemi hopped over the stick of Circula. He'll go back and get it. Circula behind the French goal. Trying to pull it out in front. Taken away from him by Coletti. Ball comes loose. Jani Viitanen on the right side. Circula gets it to Escala. Favrin first there for France, up along the boards. Vannanen trying to pinch in, but it comes out. Tanguay for France. Tanguay along the boards, battling with Viitanen. Tanguay. One hand on the stick, holding off Vietanen. Now he's got two. Wraparound attempt. Save made by Kusamo. Up at the blue line, breakaway pass, shot, save made by Lefebvre as he robs Sami Pietzalo. Our first whistle of the game, 3 minutes, 27 seconds in. It'll be a hooking penalty. Here's the number 13, Sami Pietzalo, had that breakaway chance. Great feed from Vietanen.
Čas 3:27, vyloučen hráč Francie, číslo 91, Hugo Disenga, 2 minuty, hákování, time 3:27.
Turning inside the blue line, Vietanen shot, saved by Lefebvre, covers up the rebound.
2 minutes.
Minute 37 to go in the power play. So the shot and the save. That bounces around in front of the French goal, comes here to Vietinen. Lauri Vietinen back at the point. Shot wide of the goal by Sika Virta. Comes back to Sika Virta. Vietinen into the middle. Shot, big save by Lafert. Couple of chances for Jonas Pukema. First one was stopped, second one was wide. Aki Pietzalo to Sika Virta. Vietinen. Shot again, a save. Rebound, save. Lafert's been busy. So far, he's kept them all out. This is set up to Pukema. Well, first the shot. Vietinen. Thought we might be looking at the chance in the slot for Pukema. We look at Vietinen's shot from the circle. Played in by Uvani. Still 34 seconds to go in the penalty. Ball cleared down the floor. Penalty, by the way, is to Desagna of France. Uvani down into the corner. On it there first is Favren. He lost it. The Finns come up with it. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Vietinen now back at the point. Over on the other side, the shot fired wide by Sami Pietzalo. Back to Pietzalo. Vietinen. Another save by Lafert. Penalty's now over. French players out of the penalty box. They couldn't get it to him. Pietzalo's shot is blocked. Now it's Desagna. Knocked down. Good play by Pietzalo as he knocked the ball out of the air. We'll give and go back to Pietzalo. Has it taken away. Benoit Proutat for France. To the blue line, no further. Turn back. Vietinen able to walk right in. Saved by Lafert, who's been incredibly busy here in the first period. All the plays been down to our left. Partly aided by that French penalty. Yanni Vietinen. It's number 3. Number 54 is Lauri Vietinen. Face off won by the French. Just over 6 minutes gone, the opening period, no score. Long pass, almost got through to Bakul, broken up by Vietinen. French play it back into their own end. Bournal. Over to the other side, to the middle. Slupski will just clear it in, and the Finns have it behind their goal. Usamaki, the right side. The middle, Escalon, good pass up ahead. Finns with a chance. Another save by Lafert. It was Arto Sika Virta getting free over there on the right side. Gets away a good shot. Ball goes up in the air, and Lafert will cover it up. Face-off won by Coletti of France, and behind the goal, Favren. Little chip pass up the middle. France will bring it in, drop it back. Van Beckty lost the handle for France. Finns bring it back up, comes in behind the goal. Favren to the other side, and interference as Aki Pietzalo ran into Louis Lafert. See it here. He tries to cut in front. Whoop. Not sure that penalty's gone the right way. You can see on the replay it was Lefert who put the stick out, tripped up the Finnish player, sold it well, went down, draws the penalty. Biedinen held in over in the far side smartly by Abramov, but then it's knocked loose. Abramov. French will try and gain the attacking zone, then set up. You hear the screaming down below. At least we could hear it up here. The clock hadn't started. Finns notice that, of course, because no time coming off the clock. Still shows the full 2 minutes on the power play. So they've got to confer. See the two referees. They'll get together and discuss how much time they think should have run off the clock. They'll get a little help from one of the off-floor officials. And we call over a player from each team to discuss it as well. Right now, the clock has gone blank. Nothing up there on the big scoreboard. It was showing 7:25 when the whistle went. The face-off was won by Finland in their own end. They threw it down into the French end. And there was a battle over the far side. So, a fair bit of time should have come off here. 25, 30 seconds maybe. They take 20 seconds off the penalty. The main time hasn't changed yet. Still showing 7:45, Con. All right, we're underway. Lifted high over the top of the French goal, so the clearing attempt doesn't quite work out the way the Finns had hoped. That was Louis Lefert we saw a moment ago. Been very busy in the French goal here early in the first period, or about halfway through the first period. It's been all Finland so far. France on the power play. Viitanen easily gets it, clears it down the floor. Lefert will get it in the corner, up ahead to Tanguay. Desanya gains the line. Now we can bring it back as far as center, stay onside. French will set up. Tanguay back at the point. Martel here on the right side. Down low. Desanya. Martel shot blocked. He'll try the other side, now up high. Still no shooting lanes. Tanguay. Martel. Desanya. Abramov. Desanya. Can't get it open. Desanya tried it at the side of the goal. Nowhere to go. Holds it. Back to Martel. Still nowhere to shoot it. He'll go the other side. Tanguay. Domian. Blocked. Great job by the Finns to just clog up the middle, giving the French nowhere to shoot. Here's a giveaway. Pukama shoots. Another save by Lefert as he covers up for his mistake. But the Finns are on it. 10 seconds to go in the French power play. They'll drop it back. That hit the referee out in front. Break for the Finns, but then they mishandle it. Penalty's over. We're back to 5 aside. Vannanen played it across. They tried to hit Pukema up the middle again. He had a chance shorthanded a moment ago. Now the French have it in the Finns' end of the floor. Down into the corner. Giovanni, and they're battling for Finland. 2 French players in there, and coming away with it is Leroux. Down low, Bakul. Vietnam watching him. Bakul. Shot to the side of the goal. Cleared away by Kusamo, who hasn't had much to do so far in this period. All the shots that came his way on the power play were blocked by the Finnish defenders. Lepiniemi behind the goal for Finland. Out in front, shot doesn't get through. Taken by the Finns. Lefebvre with another save. That one to the side of the goal, and Lefebvre quickly moves to his left and covers up. Here's the giveaway by Lefebvre right on the stick of Pukema. And he gets back, makes the save. And this last scramble in front. Ball goes to the side of the goal, and Lefebvre is there quickly to track it, smother it, and get a face-off. Down the floor, we've got a race for it. Won't be enough for flooring. Finns will get there. Around the boards here on the near side. A Finnish player's gone down over in the corner. Play continues on. Sikaverta to the blue line. Finns still have it. Now the player who was shaken up gets off. They get a new player on. Long shot wide of the goal. Sikaverta. He's watched by Coletti. Taken by Bourneau. Gets it to Coletti. 3.5 to go in the first period. No score, but a wide edge in play to the Finns. They steal it off the boards. That shot by Eskila goes over the top of the goal. Finns will keep it in. Vietinen. Jani Vietinen. Into the boards against Dominic Martel. A shot off the glove of Lefebvre. Vietinen all the way to the other side to get it. Lost the handle on it. Bourneau handling it. Surrounded by Finns. Ball goes up in the air. Finally comes out. France has it. Tanguay. Pohjola for Finland. Pohjola leaves it. It'll come back. Vietnam to Vannanen. Vannanen's got a step, trying to get around the outside. Trying to get the ball out in front off the stick of Desanya in behind the goal. Finns have it again. We've got another penalty coming up, this time to France. Finland has the extra attacker on the floor. Goalie goes to the bench on the delayed penalty. Here is that player. Pass a little bit hot, couldn't handle it. He'll have to back up, have to regain the zone. That was Circula. Santu Circula. He'll bring it in himself. The Finns have the attacking zone. 6-on-5 with the empty net. Delayed penalty. Shot didn't get through. Blocked. French touch it up. And with 1:39 left to go in the period, Finland go on the power play. See if they can get something on the board, get rewarded for all the great work they've done here in the first period. As they say, they've outplayed the French by quite a wide margin here in the opening 13 and a half minutes. Vietinen. Circula. Intercepted by the French. Sent down the floor. Vietinen back to get it. Desanya with the penalty for France. Vietinen gains the zone, goes down to the corner, chases it himself against Poutet. Giovanni. Back behind the goal, comes back to Giovanni. Back at the point. Sami Pietzalo doesn't shoot it. That pass gets by Vietinen. Back at the blue line. Finland quickly gain the zone again. Karaniemi. He'll drop it off. It'll come back to Vietinen. Long shot saved by Lefert off the pads. Ball's loose, and France get it. And down the floor it goes again. 28 seconds to go in the period. Vietinen. Pukama. Pietzalo. Vietinen. Shot blocked in front. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Just kept onside by the Finns, and they do a great job to hold it in again. 3 seconds to go. No time to make a pass and get a shot. So France hanging in there, still tied, no score after one. Big advantage to the Finns in that. When we come back, Finland still have 21 seconds to go on the power play. And we will be back in just under 10 minutes from now here from Pardubice in the Czech Republic. You're watching the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships.
Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou AAH Auto, Štojbly, léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Ketodiet, vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explozia, Charlotte TNT Trade, Auto, Energie AG Bohemia, Marknet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Správa a údržba silnic Pardubického kraje, Napatrax, Somia, EM Stav, Astex a Haspra, Elektroservis Modr, Firet Pardubice, Dekan, Mados MT, SAM Litomyšl, Bauset.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavateli mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, ABP, Edera, Konektor, Flejny, Odrážovka, Ditfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patapuf, Reptile, Volte Catering, Chargebox, Allfloor, Tiburo, Kohinor, Berserk, Finlandia a Frenzel. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Lutická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje.
Den Pardubického kraje už klepe na dveře. pátek 9. června od 10 do 21 hodin se můžete na Pernštejnském a Komenského náměstí v Pardubicích těšit na bohatý program. Prohlídky úřadu, dobročinný jarmark, ukázka práce záchranných složek, regionální potraviny a řemeslníci. A ve 20 hodin na Pernštejnském náměstí koncert Heleny Vondráčkové. Den Pardubického kraje v pátek 9. června. www.pardubickýkraj.cz
Second period upcoming here in Pardubice between France and Finland. It was all Finland in that first period. They will start the second period. 21 seconds to go on their power play. Not a lot of time left to work with. Shots on goal first period, 12-4 favoring Finland. Might have been even more than that. If it was 12, it was 12 very good ones because Louis Lefert was very, very busy in the French goal. Finland do win the faceoff, so they will have one chance to set up and work here on the power play. They get it in over the blue line. Still 10 seconds to go. Throw it in front. It's cleared away by Dominic Martel for France. Into the middle. Down by Tanguay, and that'll do it. French penalty to Desanya is over. Finland bring it in left side. Forced in around behind the goal. Aki Pietzalo. That was Puhala, rather, number 86, down low. Pukama behind the goal. Puhala. Pietzalo. Back of the blue line, Vietinen. That one off a stick. Knocked down by Desanya. Finnish player overran the ball, and France have it. Here's a bad giveaway. Aki Pietzalo scores. French really sloppy with the ball in their own end. That long D-to-D pass. Didn't have nearly enough on it. Had too far to go. Aki Pietzalo takes advantage of the French gaff and puts it home. You see this long pass right from the boards, trying to get it all the way over to the other side of the floor. And too much time and space there. Pietzalo stole it. Finally, they get one past Louis Lefert with 1:06 gone in the second period. And Finland now has a 1-0 lead. Offside at the French blue line. Aki Pietzalo.
Offside.
Finns will bring it in again. This is Aki Pietzalo again, has got it, plays it back at the point to Vietnin. Pietzalo, shot off a leg and behind the goal. On at first was Giovanni. Out in front, backhand by Pietzalo, goes wide. Giovanni on the far side. All Finland again. Karaniemi to Pietzalo. Again, it is Finland along the boards, out in front. Tried to get it to Aki Pietzalo one more time. He's having a great second period. Finland steal it. Pietzalo. Ball's just following him around right now. Finally, the French come up with it. Abramov down the floor. They're onside. Louis Bakul. Abramov. Tried to spring Dumont free as he cut in between the Finnish defense, but the ball didn't get through. Taken away by Usamaki, who'll go back behind the goal. Vietinen. Circula up at the blue line. Kongas drops it back. Nobody there for Finland. Getting to it first will be Dominic Martel. Plays in around behind the goal. Domian. Watched by Vietinen. Back at the point. Dumont with a shot that was stopped by Kusamo. French with a chance, comes right through the crease and cleared by the Finns. Vietinen. Up to Lepiniemi. He'll turn, won't get it out. Knocked down there by Bournon. Tried to get it back in deep, and the Finns come up with it. Bournon for France. Desanya. Up the middle, right onto the stick of Martel. Martel turning on the backhand, puts it wide. Domian back at the point. France beginning to pick it up a little bit now. Vietinen. Down the floor, can't reach it. The flooring call against Finland. So France with a couple of chances now after that Finnish goal. First time in the ISBHF World Championships for Finland. They were slated in the A pool, ended up finishing last in their division. But a win in this game would keep them in the A pool for 2019 and drop the French back. France had moved up to the A pool from 2015 based on their performance there. They are right now in danger of going back to the B group. Still more than half a game to play, and France seemed to be playing a little bit better in the last couple of minutes, but O'Halloran with a great move, beats Desanya, couldn't beat Lefert. What a move by O'Halloran as he went between the feet of the French defenseman, Desanya. Vietinen, Jani Vietinen. To Sikaverta. Vietinen is stopped at the blue line. Desanya. To the blue line, down to the boards. The Finns come up with a good pass. Aki Pietzalo off the crossbar. They're saying no goal. This may be subject to review. Pietzalo thought he had scored. We'll see if they take a look at the video once we get a stoppage in play. New rule instituted by the ISBHF. And Vietinen is questioning whether or not that ball went in. The referees are going to discuss it. They may take a look here. Let's see what we see. You get the replay up on the big screen. Looks like it hit. Nope. That clearly from the replay that's up on the big screen here in Tip Sport, and we'll look at it here. It hit the post. Clearly did not go in. There it is off that right post, straight back out. And there you get a good look at it. No question, no goal. But I like the way they're handling this now. We had a few disputed goals in a single game, Czech Republic and the United States, and of course it had to happen at the game that the biggest, loudest crowd so far in the event. We're very unhappy with some of the missed calls on goals that went against the Czech Republic. So now the referees are being instructed. Take a look. We've got cameras all over the arena. We'll put it up on the big screen here on the scoreboard. You can take a look and let's get it right. Ball moves so fast. It is very difficult to see sometimes. Bakul for France. Proutat. To Abramov. Get it in over the blue line. Abramov trying to knock it out of the air. Came to Proutat. Got past Abramov, who's now over on the right side trying to track it down. Comes out to Finland. Circula. Circula cutting in front on the backhand. Circula with the shot. Lefebvre with the save. And once again, he'll cover up. Great move by Circula. Just inside the blue line, got to the backhand, and the French goalie continues to be busy. Face off the glass, comes down to the floor down in the corner, down to our right. Finns come up with it. Juvani. Lepiniemi. Shot ricochets wide of the goal from Usamaki. Circula working out in front. Circula gets it out and cleared away by Tanguay of France. French, again, under siege, will clear it down the floor. 6:35 gone. Second period. 1-0 for Finland on a goal by Aki Pietzalo. Usamaki heading to the bench for the Finns. Kangas will take the face-off against Tanguay. Knocked down by the Finns at the blue line. Pietzalo across. Good defensive play by Bournon to hold it out. Domian up ahead. Tanguay down the left side. Tanguay with a shot off the arm of Kusamo and over the top of the goal. Back at the blue line, the French mishandled it. Bournon had to go off his stick. He's got to back up. They've got to try and regain the zone. Another errant pass sends Bournon all the way back. He'll leave it there for Sanya. Domian. He turned it over. Finns are back. Pietzalo. Ohala tried to get it back to Pietzalo. Taken away by the French. Bad pass kept in by the Finns. Desanya. He's being pressured out in front. Favren. Now they get it over the red line. And here's a chance. Tanguay breaking in. Tanguay with a shot. Kusamo with a good right pad save. But there will be a penalty. Tripping to the Finns. France will go on the power play. 7:56 gone. Here's Tanguay stealing the ball at the blue line, breaking in. And there's the trip. Trip came just after the shot was taken. Vila Vananen, guilty party for France. For Finland. France will have the man advantage. Tanguay won the face-off, back to Abramov. Down to Domian. Abramov. That was stolen by the Finns up near the blue line. They go in short-handed. Puhala short-handed, gets the shot, just misses. Great work by Jari Puhala. Dumped in by Abramov. He'll go into forecheck on it first. Vietinen taken by Domian. Back behind the goal. Off the boards. Vietinen battling in there for it. Coming in to help out was Lepanyemi. Whistle goes. Referee's going to call a roughing penalty. And judging by the French reaction, it's going to go against them. It's Abramov behind the goal. And there's the push in the back by Abramov to the Finnish defender, and Abramov will go for roughing. And not surprisingly, he's unhappy about it. Four on four, off the boards, chasing it. Mark Slupski, France. Dumont, Favren, down to Leroux. Back at the point, nobody back here for France. Ball will come out. Down the floor. Pietzalo took a stick to the ankle. He hobbles off to the bench. Sami Pietzalo. Favren for France. Much by Giovanni. Gets it to Martel. They'll go back to Favren. Tanguay. Stolen away inside the blue line. Back come the Finns. Again, we're 4-on-4. For just another few seconds, and the Finns will go on the power play. Finnish penalty is over, so Finland now in 5-on-4 power play. Giovanni down in the corner. Back at the point. Vietinen. Pietzalo went off a leg into the corner, picked up there by Jani Vietinen. Pietzalo to Lauri Vietinen. Now he'll shoot it high over the top of the goal. Jani Vietinen on it. Tanguay reaching for it. There's a giveaway, and up ahead here's Tanguay with his second breakaway. Tanguay shoots, stopped again by Kusimo. That point-to-point pass is dangerous. It gets picked off. The other team is off to the races, as we just saw. Finland no, they don't. I was thinking they might have gotten away with it. Player who touched the ball was being replaced by somebody coming off the bench. Was the player coming off the bench. The player going off was still on the floor. So the new player coming on touched it. Here's Tanguay, his second breakaway in the last couple of minutes, and a good right leg save made by Kusimo. Yeah, a little mix up there. The Finnish bench. Sikaverta will go off. So just as the penalty to France had expired, they will now go on the power play. Ball right into Kusimo. Vietinen couldn't catch up to it. Desanya in front, cleared by the Finns. Desanya up ahead at the blue line. Martel will bring it in. Martel tried to get it down to Tanguay. Broken up by Vannanen. Vannanen for Finland gets it free. Taken by Lepiniemi. He'll kill a little bit of time and then just feed it down into the corner. Finns will hustle in, get in there and forecheck, try and tie it up along the boards. Kill this penalty, which has got 1:17 left to go in it. And that took 15 to 20 seconds off, and the French have to bring it back out again. So quite a bit of time, go off the clock. Good play by the Finns. Dumped in. Domian trying to get there, or Martel that is, for France, up along the boards. Aki Pietzalo off the boards, and the Finns will get it out. There's Eskila, or number 3. Vietinen. Shot saved by Kusimo. Louis Bakul was stopped. One and done for France. The ball goes all the way back down behind their goal. 27 seconds to go in the man advantage. France stopped right at center. Coming up with it. Pukama, 2-on-1, trying to get it out in front. They do. And Lafayette, I think, got a piece of that. Great save. And again, it was Aki Pietzalo. So the ball is following him around. Threw it through the crease. That'll do it for the penalty to the French. And just as that expires, now we get a little bit of pushing and shoving down below. And just as the Finnish penalty expires, France will pick up a penalty. So we will go back and forth, alternating power plays in the latter stages of the second period. Domian holding. Finland back on the power play. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the period. Favren, leave it in the corner. Finland on it first. Viitanen. Aki Pietzalo. Sikavirta. Pukama. Sikavirta. Pietzalo. Vietanen. Vietanen shot off the end boards. Pietzalo will hold it in at center. Thought about making the pass to Vietanen. Vietanen was just heading to the other side, so a little bit of a mix-up there, and the French will bring it down. Abramov, shorthanded to the front of the crease, cleared away. Vietanen quickly up ahead. Got it to Circula. Pietzalo shot right on goal. Pukama had a swing at it, takes another swing at it. The ball goes up in the air, out towards the blue line, knocked out of the air with a high stick. And shorthanded, that'll bring the face-off back into the French end. Still a minute 3 to go in the power play for Finland. Down in the goal, Louis Laferte. This will adjust the strap on the pads. Right from the face-off, the ball goes out of play. We'll come back, do it again. 1:01 to go in the power play. Finland leading it 1-0. Jani Viitanen. Sami Pietzala. Back to Viitanen. Shot hit a couple of players in front. Laferte trying to cover it up. Whistle goes. Giovanni taking the shot from the left side. We'll make sure the goal is reset properly. Here's Giovanni's shot. Looks like it hit Benoit Proutat in front. The French defender. Under a minute to go, second period. 45 seconds to go in the power play for Finland. Vietanen. Pietzala. Vietanen. Back to Vietanen. To Giovanni. Giovanni, circle, can't shoot it. Vietanen fanned on it. Tanguay has it. Tanguay will flip it down the floor. 28 seconds to go in the period. One more build-up for the Finns. To center. They'll get it in. Karaniemi will leave it back. Vietanen. 10 seconds to go in the period. Pietzalo. Penalty's over. Ball comes into Laferte. He'll play it into the corner. And that'll do it. Buzzer goes. Second period is done. 1 goal by the Finns. French had their chances. 2 great chances for Jess Tanguay in particular. A couple of breakaways stopped by Kusamo. So again, just the 1 goal in the game, that by Aki Pietzalo of Finland. We'll come back with the third period of this game. Winner goes to the A pool in 2 years' time. Loser drops back to the B. We'll be right back.
Generálními partnery mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Česká podnikatelská pojišťovna a Finex Technology. Hlavní partneři mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Czech, KYB Manufacturing, PlayStation, služby města Pardubice, Battery Shop, T6 Power, Quiz, Marhold, ANL Holding, Radegast, stavební firma Jičmínek, Czech Insurance Agency, Nissan Auto In, Partnery Českomoravského svazu hokejbalu jsou Saber, Střída Sport, Merč 53, Fischer Hockey, Stillmat, Hejduk Sport, CCM a Vidwell. Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou AAA Auto, Štojbly, Léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Keto Diet, Vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explozia, Charlotte TNT Trade, Auto, Energie AG Bohemia, Marknet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Správa a údržba silnic Pardubického kraje, Napatax, Comia, EN Stav, Hastex a Haspram, Elektroservis Modr, Finet Pardubice, Tekan, Mados MT, SAN Litomyšl, Bauxet.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavateli mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, AB Kont, Edera, Connectel, Flamy, Odrážovka, Bitfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patatuf, Red Tide, Ponte Catering, Chargebox, Wallfloor, Tiburon, Kohinor, Berserk, Finlandia a Frenzel. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Lutická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje.
Tak to je Evža, masér národního týmu. A Evžo, já mám na tebe jednu velikánskou prosbičku. Já bych se dnes chtěl stát masérem, ale chtěl bych namasírovat přímo kapitána týmu, Pavla Bubeše. Je to možné?
Já myslím, že se to dá všechno zařídit a pro tebe udělám všechno.
Ale musí to všechno proběhnout v tajnosti. Jdeš do toho s námi.
Určitě.
Some of it's up there. We got a picture. Don't have the time yet. We're working on that over in the. There we go. Now the scoreboard is functioning once again. The big score clock here at Tip Sport. Giant screen all around it. You see in all the modern professional arenas these days. Ball rolls down to Kusumo. Couple of bounces, he'll take it. That took 6 seconds. Coming up after this game, which determines which of these two teams will stay in A, which one will drop back to B for 2 years' time in Slovakia. After that, it gets really serious. We get into the playoff games, the 4 quarterfinals. In front, backhand. Jari Puhala, early chance for Finland. Pietzalo. Down to Puhala, back to Pietzalo. Threw it out in front, goes by everybody. France has it. France to center. They'll clear it in. Martel bumped off the ball. Comes to the boards. France on it first. Domian back at the point. Capé, who we haven't seen yet in this game, Alexander Capé, shot was blocked. Back come the Finns. They'll gain the zone. Vananen down in front. Ball is cleared by the French. Wide of the goal will be a flooring call against France. Minute 3 gone. Here's that chance for Puhala. Through the backhand, and another save by Lafayette as he got the left pad down. To the side of the goal, in behind. Finland are on it. Out in front, diving on it. Lafayette will get another face-off. Aki Pietzalo from the boards. And it gets tipped out in front by Karaniemi, covered up by Lafayette. Karaniemi avoids the contact. Alexander Capé. Ball bouncing dangerously in front of Lafayette. Capé will clear it away. Abramov. To center, dumps it in, back to get it, Vietinen. Quickly they move it up the blue line and through the middle. Kangas dropped it back, the shot was blocked by Slupski. Quickly up ahead, got it to Abramov at the blue line. He's forced back and turns it over, the Finns have it. Great little move there by Circula. 1-on-3 and got it to the side of the goal out in front. Cleared by the French. Out over center. Abramov trying to get to it. Knocked off his stick. Kusumo into the corner. It's back. Cool. Looking for it. Gets it out in front. They score. LaRue. Again, a little miscommunication as the ball comes down to Kusumo. He wanted to give it to his defenseman, but Bakul got there first as the pass was not a particularly good one. There's Kusumo into the corner. Bakul off the boards, beats Vietnin to it, feeds it out in front. LaRue beats Kusumo. We're tied. The Finns really no one to blame but themselves on that. That was a bad misplay down in the corner. Gave the opening. They were clinging to that 1-goal lead despite controlling the play through most of this game. One mistake was in the back of their net. Lafayette will cover it up as Ohala is right there for Finland. And the public address announcer is correct. Make score 1-1. And the French again, Tanguay. Domian. Vietnam for Finland. Behind the goal. Finland come up with it. Turning back there, Puhala to Vietnam. Tried to hit Viananen, who was making a run up the left side, but the pass way too far and out of the reach of, Vila Vananen, who we see there. Hugo Desanya. Jess Tanguay. Those two breakaways in the second period. Take the face-off for France. He'll go up against Giovanni. Giovanni wins the face-off. Back to Vietnam. Cutting in with a chance. Shot, save made. Once again, it's Aki Pietzalo picking up where he left off in the second period. Got a goal, a goal post, and had a chance there. He's had a lot of chances to score in this game. He's got one. French to center and turn it over. Karanyemi breaking in, poked off his stick. French get it to center, no further. Now they'll jump on it. Proutat in over the blue line, gains the zone, drops back. Almost gave it away to Lepanyemi. Tanguay tried to make the pass over to Martel, and it's cleared down the floor by the Finns. Capet over to Proutat. He lost it in front. Shot, save made by Laferte. Kangas in front. That time a giveaway by the French leads to a good scoring chance for the Finns. First a chance by Pietzalo. Sprawling to make the save. Laferte. Looked like he may have gone too far, but that hit the outside of the goal, maybe the side of the post. And then the turnover there and a chance for Kangas. Save made by Laferte. Vananen. Got it to Kuha, number 71, new in the game for Finland. Trying to get fresh legs out here in the third period. They come in off the boards. Ball is loose. Finns have it again. Shot from Circula goes wide. Kuha down in around the boards and behind the goal. Tried to feed it to Kangas. Born-on battling there. Comes loose. Bakul. Abramov. He'll clear it in. Kusamo out to play it. He'll leave it there for Vananen. To Viitanen. Circula. Pietzalo. Sami Pietzalo. Shot. Scores! Oh, Louis Laferte would like to have that back. Just wasn't set. A little late moving to his left. Didn't get the pads together. This is Sami Pietzalo. Just stops up. Just going to shoot it towards goal. And it goes between the feet of Kusamo. Might get a good look at it here. He's looking around and then, a little bit late. Wasn't quite ready. So the Finns regained their 1-goal lead. Goal comes 5:19 into the third period. Backhanded in by Aki Pietzalo. So the two Pietzalos have the two Finnish goals, Aki and Sami. In front, tipped over the top of the goal. Finnish players dumped. To be a penalty coming up to France. Shot stopped by Laferte. France will touch it up. Finland will go on the power play. There's Gary Pula shaken up for the Finns. Here's that chance in front. Tipped over the top of the goal by Pukama. And there is the penalty, tripping. The referees are discussing something down at center. And I believe French players picking up 2 plus a 10-minute misconduct. So they've got to send somebody else over there to serve the penalty. Matthew Wallet will go. He'll join Christopher Bornan, rather. He's got the penalty for France. Vietinen knocks it down at the blue line. Setting up on the power play, Finland. Vietinen holds it back at the point. Sikaverta. Aki Pietzalo. Ball batted high in the air, and that'll go out of play.
Time 45-49. Penalty team France. Piper number 91. Hugo Bisegna. 2 minutes tripping plus 10 minutes for abuse.
The only thing we need to correct is the penalty to France was Desenia. Two minutes for tripping and then a 10-minute misconduct for abuse of the official, they're saying. That's the way it was announced officially here. Sikaverta, Aki Pietzalo, shot goes wide. Vietnam able to hold it in. Circula back at the blue line. Pietzalo. Sikaverta. Pietzalo, shot, save, kick to the boards. That gets past Vietnam back at the point. Kusamo will come out and play it. Gives it to Sikaverta. He'll go to the bench. Back to Vietnam. Yanni Vietnam, number 3. Gain the zone, comes back to Vietnam. Sammy Pietzalo. Shot was on target. Save made by Lafayette. Back to Sammy Pietzalo. Just 15 seconds to go in the man advantage for Finland. Vietinen. Pietzalo scores from almost an identical spot. The identical spot where he scored his last goal. This one had a little more on it. Back to the blue line. Vietinen. Pietzalo. Back of the goal. Over halfway through the third period now. That may be the goal that keeps Finland in Group A and will drop France back to Group B for our next championships 2 years' time.
Čas 37-41. Gól Finska, střel hráč číslo 13, Sami Pietzalo, přihrávali hráči číslo 3, Jan Vitanen, číslo 4.
France, just the one goal in this game. Haven't had a lot of scoring chances. Got a lot of work to do now. That pass too far. Won't be flooring as Capet could have got back and played it. He was in the vicinity. Bornan. Ben Bekti, who we haven't seen a lot of, played early in the first period but has been missing for quite a while. Shot off the leg. France have it. Peltier, as the French begin to get some new players out there. See if they can make something happen. Here they come. Domian. Kusamo mishandled that. It's knocked down. Martel with a shot, so the French are pressing. Domian. Kept in by Desanya. It's a big battle over there. Desanya and Circula. It's going to be a penalty. Holding, and it will go to Circula of Finland. So France with a little bit of life. Now they've got a power play. 5:49 to go in the game. And there you see the hold by Circula. See what France can do with their power play. Tanguay back at center. Got Proutat rather over on the left. Martel here on the right. In front it's Domian. Down in the corner. Here on the near side, Abramov. Tanguay. Proutat back to Tanguay, still can't shoot it. Martel, he'll shoot it. Blocked by Vannanen. Up ahead, Pukema. 2-on-1 shaping up if they get the ball to Vietnam. They do, and a poke check made by Lefert. Finland come up close, short-handed. Now the French will pick up a penalty. Tanguay's going to go. Over on the far side, got a little bit of back and forth between Pukema and Tanguay. After Tanguay got the penalty, he kind of flipped the ball in Pukema's direction. Here's the chance on the 2-on-1. Vannanen was with the chance. It's number 5. As Pukema got up, he gave a little push to Tanguay. Pukema's stick was on the floor. Tanguay kicked it away from Pukema. They went back and forth a little bit with that nonsense, but not much came of it. 4-on-4. So the French lose their power play, trailing by 2. Vietinen. Good pass. Uvani. Over the blue line. Feed it in front. Just missing on the deflection. The ball just went wide. Back at the blue line. Vietinen towards the goal. That went off of Lefert behind the goal. Uvani's there. Slupski watching him. Karaniemi for Finland. Again, it's 4-on-4. It's Karaniemi down low. Uvani back to Karaniemi, broken up by Slupski. French come away with it. Slupski will play it back. Now they'll move it up on the other side. So now Finland are on the power play as their penalty has expired. Kuha. Well, actually, that's Pukema, 11, not 71. Got it back at the point now. Drops it back a little further. Vietnam won't shoot it. Circula plays it to the other side. Vietnam. They get it in a good spot, and unable to pull the trigger was Circula. Shot doesn't get through. It's blocked. Back come the French. Short-handed. Abramov towards the goal. Blocked away. That rebound dangerously out in front for Tanguay. Couldn't get a stick on it. We're back to even strength again. Missing was Tanguay. Tried the one-timer. Pietzlo stopped at the blue line. Martel dropped it back for Tanguay, and it rolls harmlessly into Kusamo. Martel maybe had a chance to shoot it. Not sure why he tried the drop pass there. You can see Tanguay was tied up by Vietnam and didn't get away much of a shot at all. And after the play, a penalty to France. And what it's going to be is after Kusamo had covered the ball, Tanguay took a whack, hit the glove of Kusamo, and that's where the slash is.
Čas 42:20. Vyloučen hráč Francie číslo 68 Jess Tanguay. 2 minuty sekání. Time 42:20. Penalty to France by player number 68 Jess Tanguay. 2 minutes slashing.
Finland on the power play. Shot saved by Lafert. No rebound at all this time. Down to just 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go. 1:35 to go in the Finnish power play. They are in control now, up by 2. A goal by Aki Pietzalo in the second period. 2 goals here in the third from Sami Pietzalo. Vietnam down low, Giovanni in behind the goal. Finns will set up there, back to Giovanni. Pietzalo, that time it went wide. Vietnam will pick it up on the far side. Under 2 to go now in the game. Shot save. It'll be kept in on the far side by Vietnam. To Giovanni. Vietnam. Pietzalo, that same spot again. Almost had 3 from identical location. To the boards, France chance to get it out. They can, held in by Vietnam. Under a minute and a half left now. Still 36 seconds to go in the power play for Finland. Back at the point, Vietnam. So there will only be a little more than half a minute for France to work with if they can kill off this power play. Nets become dislodged. 1:01 to go in the game, 20 seconds to go in the penalty. So Finland can control it the remainder of their man advantage. There'll only be 39 seconds left for France. 5-on-5. Doesn't look good for the French. Our next game, 1 o'clock this afternoon, which is about an hour and a half from now. As I check local time here in Pardubice, it's 11:31. 1 o'clock, we'll start the quarterfinals. First up, the United States will take on Greece. Offside at the Finnish blue line. 2 seconds to go in the penalty to France. And a penalty has been called to Finland. Slashing call. Well, not much time, but they will have a power play. Their net is empty. Sikaverta has gone to the penalty box for Finland. France has called a timeout. So I'm trying to see the number of the Finnish player that's gone off. I think it's Sikaverta. Hasn't been announced yet. Finns feeling pretty confident. Going to take a few pictures on the bench. Don't have to figure out a lot of strategy now. Just calmly take some pictures. I think they've got this one. Vili Ohala. Kusamo heading back into the goal for Finland. Lafayette has gone to the bench for France. They'll be on the power play in 2 seconds, essentially once the ball is dropped. So they'll be 6 on 4. Just 43 seconds to go in the game. Maybe a quick one by France could make it interesting. Doman to take the face off. There you see the empty net down at the far end. France now get the 4th player out there. It'll be Bakul, or their 6th player out there rather, Bakul. Ball is pushed forward, goes into the corner. Abramov to Bakul. 6 on 4 now, so the penalty is over. Tried to make the pass into the slot, comes here to the near side. Martel. Tanguay. Abramov fanned on it, went off the heel of his stick. And down the floor, wide of the goal, but not flooring as the Finns are short-handed. A missed chance by Abramov might be the last hurrah for France. He tried to one time, it went off his heel of his stick rather, and then down the floor. Time's going to run out. The Finns, in their first ever ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championship, they were slated into the A pool to start things off. And after a rough start, they finished last in their pool, but they hold off the French here 3-1, so Finland will stay in the A group. For France, a disappointing championship. They go back to the B, where they started this championship. They had a chance to move up to the A, failed to do so. So 3-1 final, Finland over France. As I said, we've got a little less than an hour and a half, hour 25 minutes before we start the quarterfinals. We'll have 4 quarterfinal games for you this afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock. USA versus Greece. We invite you to come back and join us for that one and all the rest of the quarterfinal games. These are the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic. See you in a little bit, everyone.
The best player of Team France, number 37, Louis Lafayette. Nejlepší hráč utkání z týmu Finska, the best player of Team Finland is player number 13, Sami Vitsala. Dámy a pánové, nyní si poslechneme národní hymnu vítězného týmu, tedy Finska. Now national anthem Finland.